Okay, welcome back to my channel, everybody. Today, I have a general pick a card for you guys with the subject matter of what is coming next. So within these groups here, there can be anything from career stuff to warnings to blessings, relationship messages, who knows? Only time and flipping over the cards are going to tell. With that being said, this is a general message and not a personal reading, so there's absolutely no reason if something does not resonate with you to take it personally, because these groups are being read for a huge amount of people, okay? If you do want a private reading, you can book one of those with me. The information for that is in the drop-down box below. So, and I want to mention too, when you guys are watching pick-a-cards, especially for the newer people, if you are repeatedly watching, pick-a-cards on YouTube, and no matter who you watch, the same kind of information and cards come up for you, there's a reason for that. There is a message. Heed the message. Okay? No matter what it is, there's obviously a reason why you're hearing it. The whole reason you're here today looking at this is there's something, could be just one little thing, or it could be a whole bunch of stuff that you need to hear right now. So let's go ahead and get started here. So with group 1, we have green fluorite. With group 2, we have black moonstone. With group 3, we have halite. And with group 4, we have the tangerine quartz. Go ahead, pause the video, do whatever it takes in order to choose your group. If you feel drawn to more than one, go ahead and listen to more than one. There are no rules with this. It's whatever your gut is telling you, that is what you need to listen to. That is the point of this. It's learning to trust your own intuition. Okay. So go ahead, do whatever it takes, and let's get started. You who picked group 1 with the green fluorite, this is going to be your message. Let's take a look and see what came up for you. So, we have the fish. We have dandelion, persistent pursuits. We have, for these guys, well, let's do this one first. We have flow. We have new beginnings. We have this crystal, which is cuprite, with generosity, security, and flow. We have flow coming up twice for you guys. Obviously, you need to go with the flow, We have staff, you will be taken care of in difficult times. We have bat, take care. Whoa, you will be taken care of in difficult times. Take care. Enemies are working against you. We have tower, solid foundation, success with effort. We have candle, you will be shown the way. We have months of the year. We have February, so that's definitely coming up. And then we have wealth. This is having to do with wealth. So this group is definitely having to do with career stuff, I feel like. You've got some kind of new beginning coming your way with your career, and it's because of the solid foundation that you built. And I feel like with this group, I feel like you just know, and you've been hearing a calling, and to make sure to trust yourself. It's like, I feel like that you just kind of know. I feel like, and I also feel like that you've reached a position, or you're going to be reaching a position, in your life where, you're going to be offered some kind of, it literally is a new beginning, but like a promotion or a new job offer or something like this. For some of you, you could be a independent contractor where a new job is going to come in that's going to be fucking great for you. But I feel like also there is a little bit of a warning here that and I feel like for some of you this already happened, but it says take care, enemies are working against you, and you will be taken care of in difficult times. I feel like no matter what, you need to keep the faith and persist in your pursuits. Do not listen to naysayers. Do not listen to negativity or assholes. Just you do you build that solid foundation. You keep working and striving at what you're doing, because wealth is definitely on deck here. And I feel like part of that is just you're not taking part in any drama or any bullshit from people, and you're just kind of going with the flow, doing your own thing, doing you, okay? And I feel like by trusting that gut, trusting yourself, and trusting the higher power out there, you're going to be shown the way. You are being shown the way as to what you should do, okay? So with that new beginnings, let's take a look and see what this has to say. It says, a fresh start is on the horizon. You can almost taste the potential. A time approaches that will see the seeds planted in the past burst forth with new growth. The groundwork is done. Yes, because you've built that solid foundation and you're going to have success because you put in the effort, okay? And if you aren't there yet, just you keep doing this. This is your message to keep on, put the fucking blinders on and stay out of people's bullshit, their drama, because I feel like that there's somebody in the wings hiding somewhere who's jealous or they want it, like they want the promotion or whatever it is that you're striving for. They want that success, but they're not willing to put in the solid foundation and be a class act, but you are, okay? So, groundwork is done. You believe in yourself. Sit back and let the universe take care of things. Go with the flow, right? You are ready to transform. Say goodbye to things that once held you back. Relax and enjoy the fresh taste of success promised for the next chapter in your life. So there's an affirmation here. It says, my life is fresh with new and exciting opportunities presenting themselves to me at all the time. I am ready to embrace it with two hands and welcome all new beginnings. Nice, you guys. Fuck yeah. So with the Cooperite there, and this is a stone that was pulled out for you. I've never heard of this, and I certainly haven't used it. So, and this particularly is great for people who are Aquarius or have heavy Venus placements, or if you want to work with Venus energy. And it says generosity, security, and flow, just like this card. So a humanitarian at heart, Cooperite encourages the practice of helping others without expectations. It assists in facing issues with authority figures, especially your father, in order to become the authority figure in your own life. Cooperite helps release any blame and resistance that may be blocking you from taking responsibility for the decisions you make. Activating the survival gene, Cooperite attracts what we need to make it through challenging moments, increasing our life force and overall vitality. Take the driver's seat. You're ready. So there you go. That's pretty freaking to the point, is it not? So with our dandelion there, let's take a peek at this one. Dandelions are great for detoxing. So along with this one, I feel like maybe there's some past family drama, especially having to do with your father, that needs to be detoxed and let go of. And maybe they weren't very supportive of you and your career or your efforts and what it is that you want to do, because maybe they thought that, oh, you should do this instead. But really, only you know what's best for you, like what's going to work for you, because you need to live your own life. You need to stand on your own 2 feet, right? They're not living, your life, you are. So, my whole thing is if your parents, are healthy people, they're going to love you no matter what. Okay. And even if they don't agree with everything that you do in the end, they should be supportive of you. Okay. Because I feel like, some of you definitely could be having one of those kind of situations where they're afraid for you. So they react in a shitty way maybe about it, or they kind of like tell you, no, you shouldn't do that or whatever. But that's their own fears talking, not yours. And then some of them could be straight up, narcissistic dickheads who don't want to see their own kids or, be successful. Yes, I'm sorry to say, but there are people like out there like that, unfortunately. But no matter what the situation is, or no matter what your background is, or where you come from, or how your parents are, this is important for you to follow your own path and persist in your own pursuits that make you happy. And that are going to make you money, because oftentimes when we are feeling called to do something and we love it and with a massive passion, and we're willing to build the solid foundation and put in the effort, there's no fucking stopping you, honey. The people that don't make it in this world are the ones who sit on their ass and expect everything to fall in their lap. But I don't think you guys are like that. So, yeah. Okay. So we have this in upright position, and it says, the dandelion is often treated as a pest and not recognized for its wonderful qualities. It is a plant filled with vitamins and minerals, and as an herbal remedy, it has the application to easing skin conditions. The tenacious plant reminds us to persist. Don't give up just because others do not understand or feel something may not be beneficial, or because they are unable to see beyond the surface. If you persist, you will succeed. Do not stop trying, and do not let others dissuade you right now. Wishes come true through believing and persisting. Exactly, you guys. Fucking so true. Okay, so with flow there, let's take a look at this guy. All right, for flow. Hold on. So we have the meandering river. So with this one, it says there are times to hold on tight to the shore, and then there are times to enter the flow. Notice where life is going and move in that direction. Watch for signs and follow them. Don't resist. When you go with the flow, your life force expands and healing on all levels abounds. This is also the time to release old limiting patterns. Forgive and let go of the need to be right about your beliefs. If you aren't feeling the smooth currents of life, it might mean that you're being self-critical or judgmental. When you enter the flow with gratitude and love, you will find blessings surrounding you. You will enter into a state of grace and healing will abound. And I have to say, you know, we have the fish here. This is such an awesome freaking card because this literally talks about success, abundance, you know, prosperity, wealth. And we literally have, this is like wealth is legit one of the keywords for this card. And we have wealth right here. You guys have so much fucking potential. Do not be swindled by people. Do not fall into drama traps. Do not fucking, protect yourself for sure. Stand up, you know, for yourself with integrity and dignity, but don't be sucked into the negativity traps or emotional vampires. Don't do it, okay? Because you got a fuck ton of success. Also, for some of you, through this, believe it or not, this card can also indicate divine counterparts. So I feel like through this process, for some of you who are looking, some of you could just be wanting to be single by choice, and that's great because this card indicates this, but also this card indicates divine counterparts. Through this process, you might be coming into contact with your divine counterpart, okay, through your career. And February could be an important month for you guys. No matter what year it is. I honestly, what's going through my mind is 2021 and 2022. How many of you have birthdays in February who are Aquariuses? Because that could be it. Also, if you are a Pisces, this could be important for you to be listening to as well. So anyways, that's it. That's all I'm seeing here. This is a pretty sweet to the point. Also, I have to mention there could be pregnancy involved here for some of you. Some of you have been trying to get pregnant and you will be getting pregnant. Because this could actually indicate this, and you could be pregnant with more than one child. Like you could have twins in there or more. For some of you who are in a relationship already with your divine counterpart, and this has to do completely with career. If you've been trying to get pregnant, you could be having a baby soon. Or find out somebody close to you that you really, like as a family member, a brother or sister, that a baby's on the way. But I feel like there's more than one. So anyway, that's all I have for this group. I mean, pretty short, sweet, and to the point now, isn't it? I like it. So thank you guys so much for watching. Do hit the bell and subscribe. In the drop-down box, there's information on how to book a personal reading with me, plus my Patreon information if you're interested in joining my Patreon, as well as my social media. Thank you guys so much for being with me, and I will catch you later. For those of you who picked group 2 with the Black Moonstone, this is going to be your reading. So let's see what came out for you guys. We have La Luna, we have the Moon, we have Pine with Balance the Emotions. We have the Chocolate Coins with Money. We have this card right here, which is Rainbow Obsidian with Hope, Depth, and Evolution. We have Trust. Look at that. And it is a night scene with a moon in it. How interesting. And then we have Dark Man. Ooh la la. Dealings or relationship with a man with dark complexion or hair. Oh my God. Moon changes in your life. Oh my God. You have that coming up twice. That is so cool. Oh my gosh. Ooh, what a combination. Fair Woman, dealings or relationship with a woman with blonde, gray, or white hair. We have, oh, here's this other one. We have Wind Chimes, Peace and Harmony. We have July, and we have Career. Okay. I can't wait to see what comes up for this. This is fascinating. Okay, so obviously I'm seeing the moon here. We have it coming up twice. Actually 3 times, because we have like a, crescent moon here, and we have 2 full moons here. So, and we have balanced the emotions. So I feel like for this group, it is uber important that you definitely be balancing your emotions at all time, especially when it has to do with your career. Because we need to keep the peace here. We need to keep peace and harmony. And I feel like for some of you, you're definitely dealing with a man and a woman at work, because we have money here, and we have the month of July. Also, I feel like for some of you, your moon could be in, I want to say Cancer or Leo for some of you. Okay. But I'm just going to say this. For some of you, I feel like you guys are actually going to be getting into a relationship, and you are the one with the blonde hair, and that your guy is definitely very striking in their features that are completely different from you, in that they are, very dark haired, and they have dark eyes, and they're just like kind of like tall, dark, and handsome and mysterious. And then you're, more on the lighter things and more blonde and whatnot. But also for some of you, I feel like these are just 2 different people that you're dealing with. Or you're dealing with your guy or gal, and then there's somebody else like trying to wheeze in. Okay, I'm just saying that could be a possibility. And it's important to... balance is needed here so that you can think right. And also it's really important that you be trusting, okay? Because I feel like some of you might be thinking things are one way, but really they're not. And that you need to trust your person, okay? That's just for maybe 1 or 2 of you. All right, but I just felt that. But I do feel like this is definitely career related. Again, we're getting a lot of career stuff coming up today. So let's take a look and dig deeper into this stuff. So with money here, let's see the information we have here. Money is available to you right now, offering opportunity to pay off debts and prepare for a rainy day. This card heralds a better time ahead as far as abundance, fortune, and wealth goes. Optimistic, upbeat, and hopeful feelings abound. The future is paved with gold. A windfall is on the way. Buy a lottery ticket, start a new business, welcome opportunity, and sit back and enjoy the bounty of your success. So, the affirmation here is money comes to me easily and effortlessly. So for some of you, I definitely feel like if you're looking to start up a new business, or you're looking for a new business opportunity, or if you've been trying to change jobs or even get a job, I feel like you have that coming to you in the wings here. But it's really important that you maintain balance in your life, okay? And also you need to be able to trust and think in a way that that things are going to work out and everything's going to be all right, okay? So with rainbow obsidian there, this might be a stone that you guys want to work with, okay? And it says hope, depth, and evolution. And it's kind of funny. He's talking about balancing the emotions. There's good things coming my way, and it's important to think this way and have trust in that everything's going to work out. And then this literally says hope, depth, and evolution. So within the darkness, there is always light. And it's funny because we have moon, 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 and look, it's dark at night right there. Within the darkness, there is always light. When rainbow obsidian's dark exterior is exposed in light, colorful bands highlight the stone's beauty. Rainbow obsidian is a gentle stone showing you unhealed matters of the heart and bringing hidden wounds to the surface for ultimate healing. Rainbow obsidian takes you on a journey of evolution, of opening your heart and discovering your true purpose in this life. Able to assist in cutting cords, rainbow obsidian floods you with light and love, forgiving yourself and others in the process. And this says Libra and Saturn, you guys. Okay, so we're dealing definitely with those kind of energies with that stone. And also, I think this is interesting because maybe there are some trust issues with this group, especially when it comes to relationships. And it's important that, you cut the cords and you work on healing and forgiving from these things. And because it's going to bring you a lot of peace and harmony. I feel like everything is going to be coming to a head in the month of July as well. You are going to be having big changes in your life, but it's going to be very balanced, it's just harmonious and abundant changes are going to happen. But I see definitely, you're definitely going to be dealing with a female and definitely with a male. So let's take a look and see what trust has to say now that we're at it. Let's see what the message is here. This is a powerful and important card to receive. Even when things seem parched or not fruitful, a deeper energy speaks of the power of your inner knowing. Meditate. Trust those nudges from the universe. Your celestial advisors are close now. You are now open to receive some of the most important messages of your life through your intuition. Your intuition is spot on, so trust it. And even if there are some areas in your life that seem lackluster, know that other areas are being fertilized for a resplendent future. Have faith and know that there is a higher purpose. Exactly. It's really important to do that. I feel like maybe some of you aren't listening to your intuition, and this is a nudge to say, hey, wake up. And some of you, even your guides, could be showing themselves to you, and they look or have qualities of this fair woman or this dark man. I can relate to that one, let me tell you. So anyways, we're going to take a look at pine now with balance the emotions. So pine trees could be symbolic for you guys too. Let's see, where are my trees in here? Trees, 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 where are you? Ah, here we go. Okay. Pines and evergreens are calming to the emotions, providing protection and easing pressures, especially around issues of guilt. The emotional stresses will ease very soon. As long as you do what you know is right for you, regardless of how others respond, everything will work out for the best. Decisions and choices will be easier to make now with less emotion involved. Those that have tried to manipulate and apply pressure will be in less of a position of influence. When you do not give into the pressure of guilt, you become stronger and it becomes easier to resist each time thereafter. So there you go. So some of you could be trying to be pressured into something that you don't want to do by a person. Could be a woman or a man here with these descriptions. But it's really important to resist because you need to be just doing you right now. Like I said, there's big changes ahead. Now with the moon card right here, this legit can talk about, you know, a feminine in your life. So this could definitely be pointing to this. It could be a female ancestor of some kind. It's definitely dealing with heavy emotions. It could be dealing with your mother. So some of you, this is your mother here that you're going to be dealing with. Also, this can indicate any kind of where, dealing with a person who practices magic even. So I don't know if some of you have been working on some lunar, writing manifestations or casting spells or something under certain moon phases, but that's indicated here, and keep going with that if that's what you've been working on. It also, I feel like for some of you, your job is very creative in nature because that's what, lunar energies definitely have to do with. Some of you use your imagination for a living here. I feel like for some of you, these two people that could be coming into your life. They're definitely a part of your soul tribe for sure. So be aware. And I feel like just being with them is going to be very peaceful, bring a lot of harmony. But definitely we got some heavy goddess and heavy feminine energy here. So I feel like lunar goddesses and goddesses that have to do with the moon could be good ones to work with for some of you. And some of you might even feel connected to one of them as a matter of fact. Okay. So anyways, that's all I'm seeing for this group. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe. In the drop-down box, there's information on how to book a personal reading with me, plus information on how to join my Patreon, and also my social media. I thank you guys so much for being with me today, and I will see you in the next video. Bye. Okay, so for those of you who picked group 3, my Howlite peeps, this is going to be your reading. Let's see what came up for you guys. So, we have the Key. We have Cattail in reverse with Spread Seeds. We have Choices with Ganache. We have New Beginnings. Interesting. We have this right here, which is Golden in Hydro Herkimer, which is Sunshine, Vitality, and Joy. And we're dealing with Sagittarius and Sun energy. So maybe when the Sun is in Sagittarius, this could be an important time for you guys. We have Tankard with celebration, fun, and enjoyment. We have Apple, temptation will test you. We have Mountain Road, you are on the road to success. We have Funnel, period of frustration, lessons to be learned. And we have Love, this has to do with love. And we have December. How fucking trippy is that? Sagittarius season goes into December. All right, that is fucking fascinating. So definitely when the Sun is in Sagittarius, this could be a big brand new beginning with you. For some of you, definitely in love. I feel like for some of you, why do I feel like there's going to be a period before this happens, though, where you're going to be like tested hardcore, okay? There might be some temptation to go down a shady road or something like this, like, you know, ethically, but don't do it. But I also feel like there's a time, you know, where you're going to be dealing with, there's some frustrations. There's obviously these frustrations, and what is happening is not happening to you. It's happening for you so that you can learn some lessons here. But it's important to not let things get to you too hard, because if you continue on your path and you don't get, you make the, you know, choices that are for your highest good here, you're going to be on the road to success. I feel like, honestly, for some of you, you're going to be meeting a love match at some sort of celebration, like during a period of celebration where you're having a lot of fun and enjoyment. And, you know, around Sagittarius season, this could be happening to you, which is at the end of the year. Also, they could be a Sagittarius themselves, or you could be. You know, it's like the choices that you're making during this period, you know, for the year, you know, are going to be very, I feel like there's going to be some frustrating ones, because it's like you're going to be confused a little bit, and it's important to maintain focus. Really hardcore. And, you know, the fact that this stone is coming up, so let's see what the meaning is this. Sunshine, vitality, and joy. Containing floating gold liquid, gold anhydroherkimer is named after the oil suspended within the crystal. Rare and possessing wisdom from the Himalayas, where it is found, this stone stimulates the third eye and enhances intuition and connection to the universe. Golden anhydroherkimer promotes gender fluidity and acceptance, assisting in transitions and connecting with one's gender or healing wounds. Strongly tied to the solar plexus, golden anhydroherkimer can clear out emotional baggage from many lifetimes. Live out loud and proud. All right. This is interesting because it's talking about, you know, the solar plexus chakra, which is your personal power, okay? But it's also talking about, you know, the third eye and enhancing intuition. I really feel like this is a nod for you guys to be working on those two areas of your body, because it's going to help you make sound choices that are for your and in your best, your highest good. And also, you're going to be able to make sound judgments and, you know, better calculated choices. And it's just going to bring some clarity to the situation, I feel like, for sure. Now I want to see this. This is, you know, well, let's read choices first. Okay. And then this one's bugging me. I really want to know what this means. Perhaps you're not reaching out enough you're not putting enough, I feel like this is like a warning. We'll see what it says, but I feel like this is almost like a warning that you need to be putting yourself out there more. You know, in order to, you know, bloom, you got to spread the seeds, you know, and I feel like some of you are afraid to do that, possibly. Let's see what that has to say. That's just like my interpretation. We'll see what it says. But when we have choices here, this card is about choices. It indicates a lot of confusion going on in your life with too much to do and lots of disorganization around you. You are doing way too much and not paying enough attention to detail. That's this right here. Totally. Okay. This is a time to narrow your focus. Choose one important thing to do it well, and concentrate on that one thing until it is finished. You can then move on to the next tasks, one at a time. Remember, slow and steady wins the race. Only you can control how much you are taking on right now. Exactly. Don't learn to say no to some people. Seriously, it's powerful. It's going to help that solar plexus chakra totally, okay? Learn how to say no to some people. I feel like some people could, for some of you, you could be being used by people. It kind of reminds me of, okay, this is so weird. The beginning of the movie Harold and Kumar, how like those two dickwads totally like throw all the work on Harold. Oh, he'll do it. You know, like there's a show from the 70s. Some of you might have watched it as kids. It was on Nickelodeon and shit. It was called, or TV Land, was it both? Three's Company. So there was an episode called Reliable Janet, where everybody puts the responsibilities and just throws it on this person because they know that they're decent and they're going to follow through and they're going to get shit done. But then those people who are constantly doing that to those people, it's not fair. It's not cool. And it's like they're refusing to take their own responsibility. You see what I mean? So these people constantly are doing it because they love and they're compassionate and they care, but they need to learn how to say fucking no. So I feel like for some of you, definitely saying no is going to be very empowering. So it says, I choose my tasks with confidence and ease. I glide through my day, getting my jobs done with grace and control. Exactly. Your jobs, not everybody else's. It's okay to help a friend out every once in a while. Absolutely. But if they're constantly taking advantage of you like that, fuck that shit. Speak up. Say what's on your mind. Okay. So with cattail there, let's take a look at cattail. Where the hell is this card? I don't think, you know what? I like never get this card. Where the hell even is it? Oh, here we go. Okay. All right. So this is in reverse. It says, you are likely stuck in old habits and routines, and that pattern needs to be broken. Get active. Don't sit back and wait. Initiate, create, motivate. Only then will you free yourself from the mud in which you feel mired. Try new approaches. Do new things. Step outside your normal life rhythm. It will loosen the structures upon your creativity. Fear of your seeds being rejected is holding you back from expressing some of your most creative ideas and being as productive and successful as you can be. And what was I totally saying? In order to freaking start new beginnings and have anything new in your life, you gotta fucking get some, guts. And also learn how to say no, and also stand up for yourself and put yourself out there. Being afraid of being rejected, I'm sorry, you're never going to get anywhere in life. You're going to have to learn how to hear the word no too, because it comes all the time. It's just life, you guys. Life, okay? Not everything's going to happen exactly the way you want it, and you're not always going to get what you want, period. But there's a reason for that. It's because there's probably something better for you somewhere else. Yeah, okay? So, but in this case, if you want to, have this new beginning in this love life here, you're going to have to freaking put yourself out there, period. Okay? Now, with that key card, this is talking about full-on fucking opportunities coming your way. And obviously, it's, has to do with success. It could be an opportunity for a new job. It's something that's very important too. It has a level of importance with it. I don't know what the hell, that could be, but, it could have to do with like whatever it is, the position that you do in your job is very important. It's a key, vital position to have within a company or whatever that can actually, you're a key member of a group, okay? And because of you, you make shit happen, I also feel like for some of you, you actually work with having to do with like computers or a programmer. Some of you could be doing something with like video games, making video games. Some of you are like heavy gamers. Some of you could be computer hackers. I'm trying to remember what else. Definitely, I feel a lot of you work with like electronic devices for sure. But the point is, you have guaranteed opportunities and successes coming your way as long as you're taking the steps to get there and you actually put yourself out there and you're not afraid of rejection. Because by being afraid of it and then hiding, there's absolutely no way that you're ever going to have any success either, you see? By fearing rejection, you legit hamper any successes that can come your way. The two go hand in hand. It's kind of a freaking catch-22 a little bit, but it's like, seriously, it's liberating to understand that there's a possibility, You might hear the word no, and just like deal with it. And then like whenever if you ever get into a situation where you apply for something, but I see success coming your way, okay? But there could be like some frustration at first where maybe you're like keep applying for something or keep trying something, it just doesn't work, or you're trying to like write some code or something, it's just not working. But then guess what? Aha, you're going to figure it out, and it's going to work out, and you're going to be headed down that road of success. It's like finally when this moment comes, it's like, let's party, fuck yeah. And then boom, here comes love. You see how that works? This always happens though in life, doesn't it? Like whenever something that there's a period of just utter shit and disdain, and you're just like, fuck my life. And then all of a sudden it's like somebody flips a switch, and then everything good just starts to happen. You're like, wow, because you change your perspective, and you also decide that, you know, you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, and you do something about it, you know? So with New Beginnings there, which is a fabulous fucking card, it's all about that radiant sunrise. You know, it kind of reminds me of the Ten of Swords, where it's all this drama and oh, woe is me. But look behind you. The sun is fucking rising. It's a new fucking day, a new beginning. Yay! You know? So with this card, it says, your life is expanding in profound and wondrous ways. New experiences and ideas are emerging. Vitality and wide open opportunities are at hand. Seize the day. Carpe fucking diem, people. This is a perfect time to begin that new project or give birth to an emerging idea. Timing is everything, and the time is now. Anything and everything is possible. Good fortune awaits you. The rising sun is the ultimate symbol of the Yang principle, expanding power and activity. You are radiant and luminous. There is a glow within you that can be felt by all. Ooh la la. And yes, somebody's going to definitely be feeling it all over the place, okay? Most definitely, it's coming, okay? Just heed the advice here, and you'll be golden, you guys, literally, okay? So anyways, that's all I'm seeing for this group. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for further notifications. In the drop-down box, there's information on how to book a personal reading with me, plus my Patreon information on how to join my Patreon and my social media. Thank you guys so much for being with me today, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye. Finally, we are on to our last group, group 4, with the Tangerine Quartz. This is going to be your reading, okay, guys? So let's see what comes up for you. So first up, we have the Scythe, okay? We have Desert in reverse with Resilience and Strength. Yikes. We have Trust. We have Carnelian, Courage, Motivation, and Endurance. We have Flexibility. Wow. This is some intense shit. We have, oh boy, I can't wait to see what these are. We have Bird Flying, News is on the way. Chain of events that will affect your life. Wow. We have Dragon, Beware of self-delusion. We have Scissors, Disappointment in some affair. Oh, shit. We have Marriage. And then we have October. That is so weird. Oh my God. That's so trippy, because the reason why I'm saying that's so trippy is because look at this scene right here. There's a lot of autumnal foliage, and this is October with all the falling leaves. So I feel that for this group, if you got a birthday in October, or just October in general, is going to be a very especially if you're a Scorpio, this is going to be a very important time, okay? And we have a tiger there, so I feel like for some of you, I'm getting two, Eastern or Chinese zodiac signs. I'm getting tiger and I'm getting dragon here. So you guys could be dealing with somebody who was born in year of the tiger, someone who's born in year of the dragon, or two different people that have, those born in those years, okay? Some of you who are married could be dealing with some kind of, some heavy shit that has to do with your marriage. Also, I almost feel like this needs to go like this. For some of you, there is some kind of disappointment. You're going to have, beware that you're not seeing the world through rose-colored glasses in certain situations, because you're delusional if you think that when it comes to certain people or a certain situation, because it's going to be very disappointing, okay? If you don't look at, I feel like this has to do with the situation mainly, but there's a person in particular, it could be this dragon or this tiger person, Also, it could be a Taurus, a Cancer, a Leo, or a Scorpio, because that's what we have coming up right here. But it could be like where you're just like, you know, you think that they're one way, or you're too busy projecting your ideal image onto this person, when really it's like, no, honey, no, you know, it's like, that's not how it is. Okay. So just be aware of that, but no worries. And this is so interesting because another group, I mean, a couple of these groups, it's like we've had different time periods come out, but a couple of these have been like at the end of the year. So shit's going to start now and definitely go into the end of the year for a lot of you, where the good shit's happening more towards the end of the year. But we have news is on the way, chain of events that affect your life, and then we have marriage and in October. So some of you definitely could be having whatever this thing is that we're here that's being triggered, and I think it could be happening soon. It's going to, it's meant to happen. It is part of a chain of events that's going to lead you to your marriage partner, obviously. Some of you, it's a chain of events that's going to lead to you leaving your marriage, okay? Now, when we are dealing with this card right here, this is definitely dealing with somebody who is a very powerful woman. You could be getting news from somebody who's very powerful. This could have to do with your career. Something could be happening, like when we have this right here, you know, with this right here, this could indicate that something is going to happen, and it's going to happen really fast, and it's going to be an ending of some sort, and it's going to happen so quick, you're just going to be like, what the fuck? Also, you could be dealing with, in this situation, with a very pissed off woman, okay? There could be some kind of situation with that, and they're going to like, you could be thinking a certain way about how they're going to react to something, but in reality, it's like you're going to be very disappointed to think that they're going to be okay with what you're proposing or whatever you're saying or doing. They're actually going to be fucking pissed. So be careful and make choices wisely. And with this resilience and strength in reverse, I feel like you're not... You're not standing in your true power here either in this situation, whatever the fuck this is. It's like you are letting somebody walk all over you for some of you, okay? But then, I mean, this is like a warning to make sure that you are being very resilient, that you are tapping into your strengths, and, you know, using them wisely, working them to your advantage, I feel like. There could be some kind of like a dangerous situation too with somebody. I hate to say it. I know that sounds, but it's true. Just be cautious. I feel like there is some kind of warning and caution here to be careful, okay? And be careful in choices that you make. And don't be delusional about how somebody is. If your intuition is telling you, oh, this person is kind of, something's off with them, listen to it, please, because it could save you a lot of hassle and a lot of bullshit later on. Also, it's important that you understand that you reap what you sow in this situation, okay? What you put out there is what you're going to get back. So keep that in mind as well. Watch what you say and watch what you do, because it's going to bite you in the ass. Or it's going to freaking bless you with good things happening. But I feel like that, watch out for being sucked into dramas or just straight up, just watch out. I'm like feeling like... I need to sage this. You know, seriously, I'm not lying. I'm not going to lie. I mean, I know it's like I'm, you know, just watch out, especially for a pissed off female. Okay. That's all I have to say, you guys. I don't know what the fuck, you know, is going to happen, but, I feel like that there's somebody who's projecting a lot of freaking negativity, and maybe you thought that they were one way, but really they're not. They're not your fucking friend. They're your fucking enemy, and I mean, it could be somebody you work with even who's going to try to fucking, you know, dick with you. Also, for some of you could actually be in a relationship or getting married. And this person could be an ex of your person. And they're trying to like start some shit or start some static or some drama or whatever the fuck. And it's important that you maintain your strength and stand your ground. And since this is upside down, it's a warning that, you know, watch your ass and, you know, always have trust too. that you have the strength and the power to, and have courage to get through anything, okay? And you need to maintain a level of flexibility here as well. When it comes to your partner, I feel like for some reason, I don't know who of you are, you know, taken or in a relationship or married right now, but you need to hear that. Okay, so that being said, let's take a look at trust here. And with this one, it says, be careful where you, holy shit, you guys. Be careful where you place your trust. Remember that with every door that closes, another will open. You are being guided to a situation that is much better, even though it doesn't feel like it right now. Trust yourself. Trust in the universe. This is the time to break free of the past and anything that may be holding you back. So for some of you, it is a very controlling friend or family member that is a feminine who is trying to basically, because their own fears and their own insecurities are trying to hold you back from something that you are meant to experience or go through in life. And it could even, you know, it could have to do with a relationship. It could have to do with, you know, marriage. It could have to do with something where there's great things for you, but they're trying to hold you back because they feel like in their mind that they have to be the fucking center of attention all the goddamn time. But it's not about them. It's about you. Maybe they're jealous and they don't want to see you happy, possibly. Okay. I mean, sorry, you guys, that this pile isn't all fucking rainbows and sunshine, but hey, it's life. This is what happens sometimes. Not everything can be perfect 24/7, but I see good things, you know, you can get through it. Be careful where you place your trust. Remember, with every door that closes, another will open. You are being guided to a situation that's much better, even though it doesn't feel like it right now. Trust yourself. Trust in the universe. This is the time to break free of the past and anything may holding you back. I trust my own intuition. I'm guided to where the universe wants me to be. I trust in the divine order of things. And it's funny because we have flexibility and, you know, a chain of events. I mean, there's news. There's some kind of information coming in too, that's going to just, I feel like it's like a nasty ass zit that needs to be popped. Okay. This situation, I know it sounds gross, but think about it. Once it's gone, everything can heal, you know? And I feel like this is the situation. It's like festering and it's time to fucking just pop that bitch and move the fuck on. Okay. So with Desert in reverse, let's take a look at this one. Okay, so with this, there is a reprieve coming. Catch your breath. Remember that even deserts produce great beauty in harsh conditions. You will have the resources necessary to succeed, not in abundance, but they will suffice. Use this reprieve to reflect on the spiritual possibilities unfolding. What was once thought impossible is now acquiring potential because news is on the way. And it's like this whole situation had to happen in order to spark this chain of events that's going to lead you to love, baby. Okay? Straight up. With Carnelian, you know, we need to have some courage, some motivation, and some endurance. So it's important to use that Carnelian. And it says, powerful and bold. Carnelian increases confidence in yourself, especially when you need to take center stage and use your voice effectively. A stabilizing stone, Carnelian helps balance volatile emotions for long-term vitality. Believed to protect the soul in the afterlife, Carnelian is a stone of the living, meant to motivate you to take chances with the life that you have. Life is meant to be lived with passion and desire, and Carnelian gives you the courage to do so. Carpe diem, seize the day. What the fuck? Wasn't there... Oh my God. Was that in the last group that I was hearing that? Or was this? I'm in my zone, so bear with me, folks. Oh my God. Whoa. Okay, maybe you guys need to listen to the last group too. That's weird. Okay. Woo. Okay, so anyways, that's Taurus, Cancer, Leo, Scorpio, and Sun energy, by the way. Okay, Carnelian, it's really interesting because we have October and we have all this orange in here, and Carnelian is definitely orangey reddish color. So obviously this is a color that you need to be wearing more of or working or surrounding yourself with too. So with flexibility, I'm tripping out right now. Whoa. Fucking deja vu. Okay, so with the flexibility here, it says bamboo in the wind. The meaning of this card is rich and varied. It cautions you to be flexible in your life. Be willing to bend and yield. There are times to stand strong, but there are also times to go around a situation rather than face it head on. This card suggests being amenable to change. It is also a fantastic card for abundance and prosperity, and suggests that if you are flexible, prosperity can and will come your way in all areas. Additionally, it suggests that a time of rapid growth is ahead. Don't resist it. The time is right for the surge of spiritual growth to occur. Okay, and obviously, you know, October has got something to do with this big time. I mean, when I say marriage, it doesn't mean you're going to be marrying in October. For one of you, it could be that case, but it's just meeting the person who you will marry. Why do I want to say in Halloween? That is so fucking cute, but but anyways, you know, trust that everything happens for a reason. And even though something might be shitty or scary or just can't be fixed, I mean, literally this card mentions no resurrection, nothing can, a door is definitely closing in this situation. And you're never going to get that situation back again. It's done, final, kaput, time to cut cords, time to move on. But it is important to always remember to maintain flexibility and, you know, stand strong and trust and have courage. You know, it's just, I feel that it's really important and vital in order to not let it destroy you, I guess you could say, because that's totally can be that kind of energy if you let it. But it's interesting because we have scissors, and I was saying cut cords. This is that nod to say, okay, it's time to cut cords with this situation and that person, because it's not doing you any good. Because I feel like it's holding you back. You keep beating yourself against a wall, and you know, the definition of insanity is doing something over and over and over again and expecting different results. I think you're just putting too much faith in somebody who has no faith in you, and that they're not supportive of you, and they're never going to be. So when you keep thinking they're going to change for me, no, honey, they're not. Okay, it's not going to work. You're better than that, and you have better things in store for you over here. So don't be afraid. You're going to be fine. Okay. So anyways, that's all I have for this group. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for further notification. In the drop-down box, there's information on how to book a personal reading with me, plus my Patreon information and also my social media. Thank you guys so much for all your support, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye.